Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's a nice bright and sunny day, and today I thought I'll take you out and do a test ride on the Carpuride W502B Pro. I just want to see how this device functions when you are on road and how you actually navigate through the device and the functionality and the ease of use. So if you're interested for that, stay tuned. But first, let's get this bike out of this tight area. So I've got the Dynamoto Stand here, as you've seen in my previous video. It makes life really easy. At the moment I don't have a second car, so it's kind of easy for me to remove the bike, but normally there are two cars in the garage. So first things first, just remove the front wheel stand, put that aside. Second thing, you remove the safety pin from here, that comes off. And then you attach the safety pin to the back side of the stand, like so. Put the safety pin back in, make sure the stand is down, and then all you do is lift up and it's good to go. Remove that and we're good to roll. So thank you guys, let's do this. Right, so let's power her on and check out that custom screen I've got there with my logo on it. If you're interested on that custom screen, look in the descriptions in the link below, and there are some free downloadable content there for you, and you can download it and install it. I've also got some instructions there on how you actually do it, so you can download the custom wallpapers. I've got about 6 in there, so feel free to download them and then load it up onto your Carpuride device and you're good to go. Very easy, very simple to use. Let's roll. Oh, it's starting to show some rain clouds there. I hope the weather holds up. Yesterday was a beautiful day, and I'm hoping that today will be the same as well. Nevertheless, time will tell, I suppose. So as you can see guys, the moment you turn on the bike, my phone is instantaneously connected to the Carpuride device, and it's gone into the Android Auto interface, which is the interface that I use. So if you use an Apple phone, an iPhone, then you will get the Apple CarPlay interface. So it's automatic, there's nothing you need to do. As long as you've done through the connection steps, which I have shared with you in my previous video, how to connect. I must say it is a bit fiddly, not as easy as some other devices out there, but nevertheless, if you follow the steps, you will get there. Now remembering that this Carpuride device is essentially only just a smart screen, yeah? So it's a smart screen with some added functionalities, mainly along the lines of Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, screen mirroring, and gives you functionalities like maps. You can also stream music and so on. They have got some other functionality in there, like it's got a compass, and also one of those altitude detectors that tells you how high or how low you are. Barometer is what it's called. So yeah, it's got some of that extra functionalities in there. This device here also allows you to connect two comms devices to it, so you can actually share music, but I don't think that's something I'm going to explore today, because most comms device, I use the Cardo in particular, but most of the bigger brands, Cardo, Sena and so on, they have the music sharing interface anyway, which you can do directly from the comms device itself. So I don't really see the need of using this functionality. But having said that, if you've got a more basic comms device, you could definitely explore that function, and you could actually share music with your pillion and so on. but for the purpose of this video I'm not going to review that. So just heading into the freeway. One of the first things I'm noticing now when the device is mounted on my navigation cradle is that it's kind of blocking the top up of my TFT display on the BMW, and I think that's easily solvable because this mount here is actually on a ball. It's on one of those adjustable ball units there, so you can actually undo it and tilt it a bit. So as I said to you, the bulk of the time you're going to be using this device is in the Android Auto interface, so let's just get into that. So essentially, as you can see here, the screen that I've got here, I've got a split screen sort of view with the map and the music. So the first things first, let's get into music. I use YouTube Music for my music streaming devices, but if you go into the main menu section there, you can see there are ample, there are a lot of apps, and it just depends whichever app you use. I use YouTube Music, it works for me. You can use anything that you want, Spotify, Amazon Music, if that works for you. Fairly easy to actually, I've got a shortcut there. It just automatically, the shortcut just automatically appears at the bottom depending on which service you use. So essentially all you do is you hit the YouTube Music icon. For me, you can go into last play, library, downloads and so on, and you can just play the song, and that's it. You can hear it playing there, fairly clear. I'm going to pause it so there's no interruptions. Then I'm also trying to navigate to see my friend. Besides that, the maps of choice for me is I use Waze. It seems to be the maps of choice for me when I am just doing some urban travels or traveling basically on tarmac. You can download apps like My Route and so on, which will work, but they're all subscription based. Now remembering that all these maps and all are reliant actually on your phone connectivity, so you have to make sure your phone is connected to the actual device via the Apple CarPlay or Android Auto interface for it to actually work. And chances are, if you are out of navigation or out of data or out of cellular service, you may not be able to make that work. But having said that, if you've got apps like My Route, that actually works on GPS, so that'll still run. So it depends what you want to use it for and what apps you want to use. Now again, to go into the maps is very simple. Just you hit the button, the screen, it just enlarges the maps. Now as I've said, this is a 5-inch screen. There are a 7-inch screen option as well. For me, I think this is a sweet spot, but if you wanted something bigger, you can go with the 7-inch. You just have to tilt it up a little bit so that it doesn't obstruct the view of your actual digital display there. But otherwise, fairly compact, fairly easy to use. Now let's look at the sound quality. Now we'll just try and make a phone call now. I'm going to ring Narveen and hopefully she answers. I can hear the phone ringing loud and clear, so that's good. Let's see. Not answering at the moment. So yeah, fairly easy to use the touchscreen. It's not answering at the moment, but having said that, I know for a fact that it's quite clear. You get quite crisp audio, and I've made a few phone calls. My wife is calling. Let's try. Hello, Narveen. You on YouTube. I just want to check, how do you find the sound quality at the moment? It's very clear. Can you hear any sound, any wind noise? No, it's not. Okay, so it's clear and we can have a good conversation, yeah? All right, that's all. I just wanted the viewers to know how the sound quality is. So thank you so much. Bye-bye. So there you go, she rang back, and seems to be a winner there in terms of the sound quality. Now, as I said, the voice command functionality does not work. Even though it's got the microphones button there, you hit that, it's not going to work because it's an Android Auto interface issue whereby it doesn't allow the sound to send back to the device. Having said that, if you're on a standstill, the device has got a microphone on it. So if you talk to the device on a standstill at a traffic light or something, and you say navigate somewhere or something, it will do it because it will pick up the commands from the microphone. But when you're riding and it's windy, unless you yell at it, it might work. But if you're with a helmet, with a comms device, it's not going to work. So something to keep in mind. Alright, so back to it. Essentially, that's really it, guys. This device is really simple. It's fancy, not all that fancy. It does what it needs to do. Again, it's just a navigation screen just to help you navigating, and honestly, I prefer to have something like that on my bike rather than my phone. You can see it's easier for us to navigate. It's easier for you to do things, easier for you to make a call, easier for you to listen to music, easier for you to navigate, as opposed to having your phone there and then the screen gets locked, and also you're exposing your phone to the elements. You know, the vibration of the bike can damage your camera, and a lot of things do happen with phones, and phones are not so tolerable to high temperatures as well, and you also drain your battery too. So with this, I can keep my phone in my pocket, and I'll get a good 6, 7, 8 hours of riding with the Bluetooth connectivity via Android Auto onto the device. And look, if you like, you can put your phone in your case somewhere and also just charge it, and that also works, so you'll never run out of battery. Your phone won't go flat or anything like that. Now, I know if you mount your phone on the bike as well, you can obviously plug in a charger, but the point I'm trying to get at is that you are actually reducing the exposure of your phone to the elements, rain and so on. So having said that, this is a fully waterproof device, so IP67 rated. So I think there are some videos where they actually submerge the whole device in the water and it still works. So all in all, guys, that's all I have for today. Just a quick review. Who is this device for? It's for, there are better devices out there. I'll be honest with you, there are better devices out there. The CHIGEE is better, but they cost a lot more. And I say better because it reads from your ECU. You can use your wonder wheel. It gives you some extra information and so on. But look, they cost a bit more expensive. This is cheaper. I think now you can get this for under 300 Aussie dollars. If you use my discount code down below, it'll give you a 32% discount for every purchase, and I also get a small kickback, but it's at no cost to you in any way, shape or form. So definitely, if you're looking at getting one of these, I think it's a reasonable buy. If it all depends on your budget, and if you're looking just for a screen, something simple, you don't want any extras, then this is not bad at all. But if you've got the budget, and if you want to buy something a bit more a bit more functional, I would say, then there are other options out there. There are other brands. I'm sure you would have researched some of those brands. Personally, I do use other brands as well, but I do find this device, okay, it's fine, it's good, it gets the job done. So something for you to consider. Now, I'll be honest with you that Carpuride did send me this device for free, and for me to do an interview, for me to do a review on it. Now, my review is by no way biased to this device. I'm just trying to provide you with as clear information as possible. They have given me the rights to actually say what I think is right about the device, so that's exactly what I'm doing. So by no way am I trying to upsell this device against others or anything like that. So just something for you to keep in mind. But yeah, definitely, if you want to get this, I don't think you will regret. It works fine. I've had it on my bike for close to a week and a half now. The connection is stable and everything works really well. So if you found this video helpful, guys, please do give me a big thumbs up. Do like, do share, do subscribe. Use the links below. Download the custom screens in the links below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Cheers.